So, Eliza, this is your first ever acupuncture treatment
It
and cupping
is.
session.
Yes.
We chatted a little bit before we turned on the camera,
Hmm.
and you gave me some info about what you'd be interested in getting treated.
Yeah.
Um, and just to give our audience a little bit of headway, you mentioned that your periods or cycles tend to be painful and uncomfortable,
Hmm.
and it's been like that through most of your young adulthood.
Yeah.
Uh,
And very irregular
very
too. Yeah.
irregular as well. And I mentioned that's something that acupuncture can definitely treat along with herbs if you ever wanted to do that.
Hmm.
And we can get your cycles to really regulate and be more systematically on time, and also decreasing the pain.
Hmm.
Um, Also, you mentioned the flow is very rough. It's not a very smooth flow.
Yeah,
Um,
and that also just is like very unpredictable.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not only is it painful and uncomfortable, but it's almost a nuisance.
It's a nuisance.
Yeah, you can't really catch the
Yes.
timing of things.
I have to
Um,
always be prepared
you actually
for
made a
anything.
good example. You're like it's someone. What did you say? Throwing
Yeah.
darts?
Throwing darts blindfolded.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like you don't know when it's coming or where it's coming from. So,
Hmm.
yeah. So today we'll focus the treatment on that. Generally, for something like this, it's not going to go away with one treatment.
Right.
It's something that's going to take a few treatments to really get your body to shift and adjust. And you'll see all of these channels that are like freeways, and then these dots are the points on those channels on those freeways. Um, so that point that we were pushing
Hmm.
on your foot here is part of the gallbladder channel, and the gallbladder channel goes up the leg and into that area that you were pointing to, and
Uh-huh.
then kind of wraps around and goes over the head.
That makes a lot
Um,
of sense.
so and also that area is very close to what we discussed and what we're going to be
Hmm.
treating today. So it's all connected,
Hmm.
right? So this is going to be one of the points and one of the areas that we're really going to tap into,
Hmm.
if that's okay. Yeah, you feel the tenderness through both.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
It's like
cool.
especially on the right side for some reason.
Yeah, do a certain point prescription, and have her treatment go a certain way. Yeah, cool, awesome. Okay, tongue, you'll see almost like a thinner white coating. You'll see the shape of the tongue kind of comes to a point, and then you'll see around the tip of the tongue it gets a little more red. That's all information. Good. So you'll see here we're getting into specific points in and around her abdomen. These are all points that will help regulate menstruation. Sorry, is that a little uncomfortable?
It's okay. Yeah.
And do one point here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a little tender.
Yeah.
Great. Overall, what would you say stress levels are for you? Like 1 out of 10.
Like compared to what it seems to be for average people, or like compared to other points in my life.
Oh, that's a good question. I would say, compared to other points in your life as a whole, where are you right now? Excuse me.
That's very interesting. 'Cause, like I feel like for the most part I'm at a fairly low stress part of my life, but then I also do have like, you know, higher levels of like adult responsibilities that I might not have had as like, a teenager.
Gotcha. So let's say 10 is like, oh my God, this is too much. Get me out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you say you've been lately?
I'd say about like in the middle, maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
I feel it the most in my hand, I think.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to start up top and take everything out.
Okay.
we're going to go to phase 2 of your treatment, and that's going to have you...
Wait, I didn't even notice the ones on my head.
Yeah. You had quite a few.
Crazy.
And then we're going to have you flip over.
Okay.
And you're going to get some points on your back. And we're just going to... And it left a very faint light pink circle.
Yeah, that should go away.
Yeah, it'll go away probably within the hour, if not sooner. And again, so our goal was to help decrease your menstrual pain and create some regularity in your cycle. The reason why we're doing some cupping here, along with the points that we did earlier, is really think of this area as like a tunnel to your uterus. And we want to make sure the tunnel is clear. So there is an ample amount of blood, oxygen, and energy moving through this tunnel to get through to your uterus, which is why we're doing the cupping down here as well. It helps with circulation and blood flow into that area.
It feels like really nice.
Good. All right. Yeah, you were a little skeptical, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just only like seen the bruising of it before, my friends, and I was like, you look like you got attacked by an octopus.
Yeah.
Like, but
yeah.
it feels really nice.
Yeah, so we're not going that strong. We're going way more gentle, but you're definitely going to get the benefits and see the results.
Yeah, I definitely still feel it.
Yeah.